With the storm tracker from the Inner Harbor, he's keeping an eye on the rising temperatures, and so far for you, they haven't risen too much, or actually at all.
That's right. Good morning, guys. That's right. Not too bad so far right now at the Inner Harbor, but we're already seeing the effects of the potentially dangerous high heat across the city. As you just said, city schools, the summer programs canceled today because some of those classrooms don't have air conditioning. Some of the schools don't have air conditioning. But we do want to remind people that the summer meal programs will continue this morning. That's for breakfast and for lunch. But this comes after a weekend of some very high temperatures, as we saw hundreds of thousands of people come into Baltimore for Artscape, and they were met with a lot of sweat and some high and rising mercury.
Yes, it's a little toasty out here.
Oh man, today is a hot scorcher. It's like, I feel like 100 out here.
It's probably only 92 or 93, but it feels like it could be 100 easily.
I would advise everybody make sure they bring their own water bottle.
You know, those water bottles are the right idea today as well. With the heat index expected to be around 104 degrees today, hydration is key to health. As you know, heat is called the silent killer, so here are some things you may want to remember. In these extended days of heat, the effects can actually add up. You could become ill after several days of above average temperatures. During a heat wave, there's an increased possibility of death from heart disease, respiratory illness, even stroke. And health officials report that every year, heat kills more people than hurricanes and other weather-related conditions combined. All right, so let's use the Chevy Storm Tracker this morning. We are keeping our eyes on the mercury to see where we stand, and we're hovering around the same place, 83.9 degrees right now at the Inner Harbor. But the real story, we go down just a little bit right here to the heat index. It's at 90 degrees, and we have been fluctuating from 90 degrees to 89 degrees for a heat index. And remember, that's what it actually feels like, and we're feeling it. We are gladly having a bit of a breeze coming through the harbor right now, so it really calms things down just a little bit. We have seen fewer joggers, fewer bicyclists than we normally see, so folks are taking heed. If you have to go out this morning, make sure you stay hydrated, dress appropriately. Coming up in 30 minutes, we will tell you some of the signs and symptoms that you may be experiencing a bit of a health and heat illness crisis. Back to you guys.
Not seeing much changes in the lariometer. Is that what you said in the 5 o'clock hour, Larry?
That's right, the lariometer or the lariometer, depending on where you're from in the country, and that basically comes down to the rolled up sleeves. If you see the sleeves down, then I can handle it. When those sleeves come up and the sweat comes down, you know that is certifiably hot.
He's from the South.
So far, so yeah, so he's holding up well.
All right. Thank you, Larry.